Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have some extra spicy topics to cover. One from Game, who recently fired some shots at 50 Cent, while 50's doing big things in Europe at the moment. We also have more from Ye, and 50 Cent shared his thoughts on Ye's recent rant. We also have more on Eminem from 50 Cent, and 50 broke down Eminem's impact in the culture. And when you take a look at these numbers from 50 Cent's recent tour, you understand 50's point of view from the recent interview. More on this in a bit. But first, we got big news a few hours ago as Nas announced King's Disease 3, and here's one for you guys before we dive in today. On Nas's first two King's Disease projects, we saw features from Big Sean, Don Toliver, Lil Durk, Anderson .Paak, AZ, Fabio Foreign, Eminem, EPMD, Lauryn Hill, and more. Who do you want to see featured on King's Disease 3? And here's an update on the rise of Eminem's Mockingbird. It hit a new peak on the 18th on global Spotify, and for the first time ever, Mockingbird takes the crown as Eminem's most streamed song for the day on the platform, as it earned over 1.26 million streams on Spotify and hit a new peak on the global 200 at 84. The younger generation have been discovering some gems from Eminem's discography, as Superman pulled over 1 million streams on the same day, and here's one to sum it up nicely. Eminem is 50 years old and still has 54 million Spotify monthly listeners. We've never seen commercial longevity like his in rap. It is quite hilarious that even on Eminem's birthday, the agents came out to downplay, like this one for instance. Today we celebrate a man who self-proclaimed himself as the rap god, but catalog says otherwise, who sold about 1,000 copies in total of his debut album, has one song with the true GOAT, and hasn't had a widely accepted classic since the Bush administration. Happy birthday, Eminem. Funny how this is said about Eminem, but here's a fun fact for these people. Eminem's Revival album is currently outstreaming the, in quotes, classic 444 album, so we can conclude that these people spend more time worrying about Eminem than actually listening to the music they love. It's been rough for some Jay-Z fans. In late 2021, the vocal ones outed themselves as bitter during the Versus debates, and it continues, hence reactions like Hove deserves better fans. And speaking on Eminem's birthday, Skylar Grey was late to the party, but she shared this clip.
You said I like working with Skylar.
I don't think he likes working with me, actually.
The fact that we've done 10 songs together has nothing to do with anything. If she could sing and write hooks and actual songs, she'd be great. Wait, that's right.
And added a caption, better late than never. Happy birthday, Eminem. OMG, we were babies. Loudly crying emoji. Moving on, while 50's been selling out shows, Game is seeking 50's attention as he recently chimed in on 50's drama with Marquise. He shared this picture of 50 and added the caption, like father like, wait, wrong picture, be right back. And then he shared this and added the caption, more like it. I love you, son. If you don't want your dad playing favorites, leaving you out in the cold, and giving you scraps every month, come to death row. And for some, this was low-hanging fruit, since Game's been reportedly hiding his assets lately and can't even take a payment in his name. Hence reactions like, boy, drop that cash for that victim you owe. Certainly not a good example for a parent to set. Another adds, this was really corny and irritated the F out of me. It was more of the same on Twitter. He needs to worry about paying that woman and his flop career. Moving on, 50 Cent recently shared his thoughts on the Ye drama, and he believes Ye is currently treading dangerous waters and maybe running out of the mental health excuse. Check out some snippets from his Hot 97 interview.
You know, I think he's in a dangerous area. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's become his new mannerisms and his behaviors consistently with just doing things like even the White Lives Matter thing. There's nothing for me to say about it, though. I watch it take place and I just look and I go, okay, yeah, that's him doing what he does, like what Kanye would do. One week is, I don't want my kids raised by white women, and then the next week is I want to go home. When you start getting in certain areas, they're not gonna actually be compassionate for what's going on with him, or because he's not crazy where he doesn't know what he's saying. He knows exactly what he's saying.
Right.
And now in reaction, some believe 50 dodged those Kanye questions with finesse, LOL. But he was also asked about Eminem's legacy, and 50 wasted no time to expand on this.
I think a part of Eminem's legacy is the growth of our culture. People wouldn't buy it if they didn't see where they fit into it. You see what I'm saying? When he comes and he's there and he's legitimate artist because of his journey. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you look at 8 Mile, you're seeing a black story with a white lead, right? You see him poverty, you see him under circumstances where look at his friends, Proof, D12, everybody is there, and these are real hip hop guys, man. This is why he's a real hip hop guy. And then when that cuts through, it everywhere. I'm in overseas now and Prague. Out here, I can't find, if I find somebody that look faintly close to me, a little bit like me, bro, he's a full African person. He'll tell you from Nigeria.
Right, he's from Nigeria, straight up.
And now some have concluded the way Yayo speaks on 50 any chance he gets, 50 does on M and M on Dre. That's beautiful, and it's always brotherly love and utmost respect. Goat emoji. If only Game could understand this concept early, it would have an Emmy right now. Share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoy content like this, and see you on the next one.